Welcome to Curse of the Arcane. This is episode 3 out of the episodes we've been doing. We're knee deep in the shit at this point. I'm Nick. I'll be your DM as always, and we have all these lovely people with me. The usual crowd. We actually worked on the what is it? I got this like new thing that I'm trying here. We'll see how it works. I think it's going to be good. The big thing is the audio. The audio I ended up rerouting and fixing and, trying to get it to work a little bit better so we're not hearing duplicated audio. Because that was an issue on the first episode. And the hopes is that it's also not lagging. That is another thing. I don't think the audio's lagging, but there's only one way to find out. And that is to check it. So we shall. Let's see here. Dun, dun, dun.
That's a lot of bodies.
You guys are all dead, by the way. Let me see here. All right, time to clap. All right, time to clap. Let's go!
1,000 graves in that cemetery.
Awesome. It's not lagging.
Nice.
I'm very happy about that. Because I was worried about it being delayed, and now I don't even have to worry about that ever. Okay. So, if everyone's ready, I'm going to go ahead and do our little recap. So, last we left off, the party made their way through the swampy forest, and through the snow and through that forest, they found a ruin. This ruin being more like an abundance of ruins in one spot, covered in moss, snow, the like, and further away from the swamp, you guys found the city of Bleakburn. You were then escorted to meet their leader, who was known as Yasse's Stormbelly, a hill dwarf who seems very stoic and an older gentleman covered in scars. And you guys sat down and talked with him for a little bit, and he asked for some help. He said, "We know where this stuff's going, and it happens to be going where my men have been going." And that was a local area that was nearby. They drew it on a map, handed it to you, and the daughter of Yasse's Stormbelly, Calliope, a gnome herself, she in her short stature led you through the woods into this area, and you guys found numerous entities shifting things into the bottom, into the bellows of these ruins, down a stairwell. Numerous boxes, barrels, various things. It was hard to tell what it was, but you guys caught them mid work. You guys waited, followed them inside, and were met with a dark interior that was pitch black. And running through these ruins, you guys encountered numerous of these entities, slew quite a few of them, and by slew, I mean one-shotting them over and over and over because they have like 5 HP. And I digress. You guys found 2 of these blue stones and took them to the central door that was in the main chamber. And you inserted or touched both of these blue stones to the door. It glue a vibrant blue color, and with that, slid open. And you're met with a long pathway into the darkness, with seemingly statues lining both walls. And that's where we left off. What would you guys like to do?
Is the door booby trap?
Roll An investigation or a perception check.
18.
18. With that roll, you kind of give a keen eye toward the doorway, which is large. This doorway is probably like, I would say, the better part of 80 feet tall. It reaches into the darkness above you, and is slid from side to side. You kind of give a scan even toward where the doors, the stone slabs that these were, slid into place on either side of you, and you don't see any markings, plates, wires, nothing that catches your interest, other than the fact that this place is covered in dust.
So I'm gonna walk forward then.
Calamite will also be walking with them.
Figure I should follow.
All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and move to the other thing. I'm going to stream this to you. Let me open the map. But if there's anything you guys want to do while I'm opening this, feel free. Where's this at?
Cast Blade Ward.
There you go. It
Every
lasts
5 seconds.
a whole 6 seconds.
Yes.
All right, let's see. Got this guy.
A name.
Truly, we have a savant.
Name is ready.
Is he going to start talking about himself in the third person? Is that what's about to happen?
No, that was me.
Imagine, though.
It would be appropriate, but
It would be oddly appropriate.
at some point, probably. Name's got a lot to go through.
Dude, Arcane Forge has like a launch thing. Like it makes it has like this like launch soundtrack. I'm kind of into it. I'm not gonna lie. Anyone want to look for anything while they're walking?
I'll keep my eyes peeled.
Can I make just a general perception check again?
What are you looking for?
If there's anything moving.
Yeah, if you're looking for any creatures and stuff, yeah, go ahead and make a perception check. It is rather dark. Do you have dark vision?
Yeah, I think I do have dark vision actually.
If you do, it would make this a lot easier.
I know.
I mean, I
have
still
dark
have a
vision.
torch. I can light it.
You said everyone's much quieter than me. To be fair, I've turned all of them up, so hopefully it won't be that bad the whole time. But I also talk pretty loud.
Yeah, I'm trying not to peak on Alex's mic, so
Let's see.
I try not to be loud.
Okay. So, what would you roll for that check?
Perception?
Yeah.
Nick, you got to roll for me, dude. You
You got a what?
got to roll for me.
What do you mean? Oh, you're not here. Oh, that's right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's in a car.
Here, someone else roll for him.
I got you.
I don't have his character sheet pulled up.
14 plus whatever his thing
Yeah.
is.
+2.
Plus 2?
So 16.
16. With that, you look up and down, up into the darkness of the this huge space that you're looking into. And the thing that you notice first, of course, are the lining statues on either side of the hallway leading in. You definitely give those a double check, multiple glances. Nothing seems to be moving, and all of the statues seem to be made of stonework, from what you can tell. And you don't see anything deeper in that maybe catches your eye. You're not hearing much. It's very quiet.
Yeah,
Is it like eerily too quiet, or is it just quiet?
well,
It's
I'm
I would
not-
say it is definitely eerie, but this is like empty area quiet. It's not like you're not hearing anything, but you'll hear like an occasional like tumbling of rocks falling from the ceiling or things like that. And you'll definitely
Okay, I got
hear each and every one of your steps, that's for sure.
Well, I'm making an effort to be quiet.
It's easy enough to do. But yeah, there's it's not like dead silent, but it's pretty quiet.
I got you.
Here, I'm pulling up your character sheet really quick.
pretty sure I have a +2 to perception.
That way, if we do get into anything, I can tell you what spells you have and stuff.
Yeah, one of my rolls is average, but I can't remember which.
You have a +3 to perception, so it was actually a 17.
Oh,
But
Well,
that,
that's
but it
good.
didn't change much. You still met the DC.
yeah.
Someone almost just hit me.
Wonderful. You love that, bro. Gotta love
Gotta love
traffic.
the-
By the way, anyone who's not aware, one of our players is playing from a car at the moment.
Only for the next 5 minutes.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. So
Nothing a little D20 force damage won't do. Or
we're gonna
bludgeoning.
go ahead and start streaming this to you guys. Let me go ahead and go to this. Wrong one. We're in combat at the moment.
Make a
So
wisdom.
make a wisdom save. Yep. We're gonna go ahead and save or do this one.
It's okay, Nick. I just cast Tidal Wave every 5 seconds.
There you go. Hey, that's definitely one way to fucking do it, man.
That is
Alright.
a yikes.
Can everyone see this?
Totally.
Totally, dude.
Yes.
Totally.
Totally. All right, so we're good? As long as everyone can see it. I mean, I don't want Biage to look at it. Yeah, look away. Don't you
Yeah.
ever, don't pull this on your phone.
Don't pull this on your phone. Do not watch things and drive.
We
That
will
is bad.
play Dungeon of the Mind.
Wait, did they destroy my exit? What do I do? What?
Oh no.
Dude, imagine turning down the exit to your place and then it's just not there, you know? He's playing
No,
from a
it's
car. Hopefully he passes
on.
all his perception checks. I agree.
To use this gas station to get where I'm going.
Also, I hope you're doing good, Chisel. All right. Let's see. We got this going. All right. So who's taking, what's the marching order? What are we doing?
So far I believe it is Hella, then me, and then the other two can fight for last.
So we want Hella first. I believe right now the light source is from you, Calamite. I think you still had your torch lit.
torch.
Yeah. So
Yeah, me and Ken are the only two that don't have dark vision.
so
I
who's
think.
going to be in the back? Name or Toby?
I'll be in the back.
Okay.
I guess I won't be in the back.
All right. So we're going to do this as the marching order. So, with that, you guys all begin marching down here. And the corridor goes on for a while. Let me know if you guys want to stop or anything.
What do the statues look like?
Give me another perception check. Anyone who wants to look at statues at all.
Calamite will. Why not?
30-20.
Okay?
That is a 14 for me.
Nick, can you roll for me?
Yeah, I can. Okay, so Toby got a 14. What was that for Calamite?
Calamite also got a 14.
Okay.
Christ, when I even pseudo roll for someone else, I start rolling low.
You said you got a 20 for
I got
Hella?
a dirty 20.
Oh, that's not bad.
But then when I, faux rolled for
Toby.
Yeah, Toby.
So-
I got a nat 1.
You guys, with the 14s, Toby and Calamite both kind of eye over the statues. You guys don't see anything that's out of the ordinary. A lot of these are dilapidated. Most of them are missing limbs. You do notice that none of them, they don't look like the creatures you've been fighting or anything like that. A lot of these are just like, they're almost like suited up humanoids. You can't tell what race they are, but they all have a sword in the middle, just pointed down into the ground. Or at least you would think so if they weren't so decrepit and like broken and ruined.
Did you say something about cripples?
No, I didn't. I almost did though.
The crippled.
I'm crippled.
Technically, the statues are crippled, bro.
If they decripple me, does that mean I'm not?
Shut up,
Yeah.
shut up, Biage. Anyway, with the 20, you do notice that some of these statues have multiple limbs.
Multiple arms or multiple legs?
Multiple arms.
Yeah.
Some of them have more than one arm that is gripping the sword in front of them.
I'm worried.
So
I'm
you
worried.
see some of them have 2 arms, then you catch one with 3, and then you catch more with 2 arms, and then you catch one that seems to have all of them but is missing the top half of its body, and it has 4.
Interesting.
Hey, does anyone have detect magic? Do I have detect?
I can't hear.
I think you have detect magic. Hold on. You do. You have detect magic. You can use it. You can use it. I believe it's a feature. You can use it once per short rest.
We'll do that.
So you'd like to use it?
Yeah. By the way, did we rest last session?
You guys
or-
got a short rest. I marked you for the short rest. You're not damaged, but you guys haven't gotten any like full blown rest yet.
I'm low on spell slots.
What site or app am I using for the visuals? This is Arcane Forge. So,
Amazing.
all right. So we're gonna use your detect magic.
Mhm.
So, within 30 feet of you, this is concentration up to 10 minutes. So you keep this up, and while you guys head down the hallway, nothing immediately catches your interest. You don't get any like traps or anything, but the cavern does start opening up as you guys head forward, and you notice a blue light coming from in this cavern.
I'm gonna scout ahead, move ahead of the party.
Okay. You step forward.
I'd like to make a stealth roll.
Sure. Make a stealth check, please.
18.
18. Got it. As you step forward, you notice that there is a blue light, a dull blue light coming from inside of this area. It doesn't illuminate the entire room
Is it
itself.
similar to the portals?
Similar blue light, yeah. And you notice, first thing you notice is there are numerous pillars in this room that shoot up into the darkness, and the general shape of the room is almost like, the visual is like a diamond shape, so it's not square in its shape. It goes diagonal from both sides of you, and it's
So with
almost
my dark vision, I can't
it's
see the
almost
roof.
it's well the blue light is illuminating enough, but even with the dark vision, past that 60 feet, the roof keeps going. And you can tell it's almost like a vault of glass visual, with it being like triangular and shaped toward the back, where the blue light's coming from.
Okay.
And there are
Like
numerous-
Atheon times conflicts.
You guys are about to fight Atheon. No, but
Oh,
the
God.
visual ahead of you, there is a dull blue light, and there are about 5 pillars that you can see that shoot up into the darkness in front of it. That kind of like almost like the front of a cathedral. It like you have multiple of these that are staggered backward in almost like a V shape. and they're in front of that. And you see a large figure in the middle of all of them. Do you continue going forward?
I'm sneaking up, see if I can get a good look.
All right. You keep going forward. Make a perception check.
Well, apparently my dice are really hot. That's another 18.
So, with an 18, you notice scorch marks where the light is touching.
Oh, wonderful.
And you look over to your right and left where the shadows are. There are no scorch marks.
Wonderful. Am I standing in the light?
You are currently standing in the light, which is why you noticed.
I'm going to inch towards the dark as I move forward.
So as you get closer, how close are you getting?
Close enough to the point where if I see anything.
Oh, you see something. Like I said, there's a figure, a very large figure that is silhouetted
Well, I
in
meant
the
more
middle.
or less see if I can get a better look at it.
You'll have to get up here because he has a very heavy silhouette, because as you get closer, you notice he is backlit by a giant portal, whatever this is.
I guess I'll try and sneak up to there then.
So you get all the way behind the pillar, and you kind of crank your head around it, and you notice a very large entity that is covered in metal, one central eyeball atop,
Oh, wonderful.
and it is currently deactivated, from what you can tell, and it is looming there. And this entity is just hanging out there in the middle of this, and the entire area around it is scorched.
Is there anything else around it
Make
aside from the scorch? Like anything that immediately stands out?
I would say, what are you looking at specifically?
Anything odd? Because I don't know what I'm looking for.
Are
I
you
guess it would
looking?
be a perception check.
Are you looking at the ground? Or are you looking at the pillars? Or are you looking at it? What are you looking at?
around it and maybe past it?
Okay.
If there's anything crazy going on.
So we're gonna go ahead and keep your perception check from before because it was good enough. You do see behind it there is a large portal that is projecting this light, and it's in the same pattern of the two portals that you saw before, where you found those stones. And it is standing in the light of that, and it almost seems like it's in the way on purpose, maybe protecting it. You're not really sure.
Does its body look charred?
Its body looks extremely charred.
So whatever is burning shit, it's clearly resistant to it.
It's almost black with soot.
I guess, wait, am I close enough? Can I see my party with dark vision? Or I guess I can see the torch. But can
You see a light source in the distance from where they
Toby
are.
see me? 'Cause
He can see a bunch of pillars, and he noticed that all three of your party noticed you slip into one of the shadows, and it's getting harder to see the farther you get away.
I turn towards him and sort of gesture for them to kind of fan out.
Okay. So what's the rest of the party do with that information?
I also I repeat the gesture.
Okay. So where is the rest of the party going?
Calameet's going to go to the one that's under Hella.
Okay.
They roll stealth.
Yeah, everyone, can I have a stealth check from everybody?
Oh my god, it's a 19 on the die.
And could I get another stealth check from Hella, seeing as you're right beside this thing?
I got a
Ooh,
10.
that one was better than last time.
You
That
got
is a 21.
Okay. A 21 from Calameet.
I got a dirty 20.
So Calameet, are you turning your light source off?
Yes.
Got it.
That cuts off.
So we're gonna go ahead and turn your light source off. So you head this way, and you manage to make it over here, no problem. It doesn't seem to be bothered by you. And you said name got what?
I got a 10.
Got it. I got a 17 on the dice for Toby.
Once he adds that.
He had 0. Thank God he rolled a 17. So we got a 17 for Toby, and what'd you say yours was again, name? Sorry.
10.
10? Alright, so where are you two heading? So Toby, to map out the area in your mind, think of like a...
I'm looking at it.
Okay. So this is the situation over here, and there are multiple pillars, 6 of them, that are all piled right here.
I would like to go up
Up?
to
First or second pillar at the top.
the pillar above Hella.
So you're gonna get up to here. Do you want to cross this light?
Oh no, I would like to stay behind Hella.
Okay. Name, where are you going?
Would be a good idea.
I'm gonna remain at the distance I am, but just go down into the shadows a little.
Okay, so you're gonna step right here.
Yes.
Okay, while we're stacked up, Hella's gonna, signal for to wait here, and she's going to slowly inch around with her glaive drawn in like a
So
low stance,
the-
getting close to it.
the moment that you start signaling, you hear this like mechanical whirring,
Oh, wonderful.
and you hear like almost like multiple gears begin turning, and you hear almost like dust shaking off of something and falling to the ground, and you kind of look in its direction, expecting it to be the source, and it is, and you notice its eye open up, and there is a beam of orange that is now aiming around, looking from pillar to pillar.
Well, I'm gonna stick behind the pillar then.
It begins shifting its eyes, its gaze, from spot to spot.
The 10 alerted it.
And
Does it start moving?
it does.
I'm gonna hold an attack.
It begins moving this way.
Sneak attack. Is it looking in that direction?
It walks right here, and it's looking straight at the pillar in front of it. And Calamite, you see the orange of its gaze looming in a cone around the pillar that you're currently standing at.
Hey Nick,
Is it possible for me to sneak around the top of the pillar, following its peripheral out of it in its blind spot?
You can certainly try.
Nick, can I cast a spell?
You're coming this way?
Yeah.
I was also gonna cast a spell.
Yeah, what are you guys casting?
Hey,
I'm trying to
Nick.
sneak attack
Nick,
on it.
can I just ironically, can I cast Tidal Wave over it?
Oh dear.
Hold on.
Oh dear. Well,
Might
no
not
sneak
be
attack
soaking
for
wet.
us.
Currently, because of last session, you don't have any more second level slots.
Oh great.
Yeah,
Well, in that
you
case-
cast a moonbeam to clear a room.
Yeah.
Does it like? Well, where's the light coming from? Its eyeball?
Uh-huh.
Can I bring my glaive down on its head? On its eyeball?
You're gonna strike it?
I'm gonna make a sneak attack strike at its head. Yeah.
So in order to come into melee range, you'll have to step out here. Is that okay?
Sure.
All right, so
If
you're
it's
gonna
close enough
go
to
ahead
shoot that.
and make a melee attack for me. But before you do that, I need to hear what spells these two are casting. We'll say this is all happening at the same time, but so instead of Tidal Wave, is there anything else you'd like to cast? You have all of your first level slots.
Can I still turn invisible?
Is that a feature that you have? Yeah, it sure is for being a furbolg, right?
Yeah.
Let me see. I don't think I used that. I did. So you still have your natural recovery. You still have your disguised self. You still have your hidden step, and you still have 2 wild shapes.
Okay, but can I turn invisible?
Your hidden step is what does that, I believe. but you can do that. I believe once per short rest.
Okay.
It lasts for 6 seconds.
Oh, so it's not very useful here.
You can. I mean, it could be useful. 6 seconds is a lot. That's a round of you moving if you'd like.
I'm gonna wait.
Okay. So, do you want to stay where you're at, or do you want to crouch or move up to this? Where are you going?
I'm gonna move. I'm actually going to. I don't know. I'm gonna move back in the shadow.
Okay. So you're gonna move back this way.
Yeah.
All right. And
Move
Name, what are you doing?
Move me back one more space, Nick.
Here
Yep.
or
thank you.
up here? This is still in the shadow.
Yeah. There.
Okay. Name, what are you doing before Hella cracks this one wide open?
I almost forgot about text-to-speech. I was going to fire a chromatic orb with fire behind the lowest pillar to try to divert it from y'all.
So you want to fire a chromatic orb at this?
Yes, to see if I could like shift its gaze over there so other
Are
sneaking
you sure you
could
want to burn
happen.
a spell slot just for distraction?
I mean, I would use like a fireball or something.
The
So I was
range.
thinking
Let me
we
tell you the
don't even have to
range.
fight this thing. We could just leave.
That pillar is currently 65 feet away from you.
Because if you're gonna pop it off, probably be better off just hitting it or using a cantrip to try and do what you're trying to do.
I mean, you might even have an item you could throw that way, you know?
Hey, don't you still have those pebbles?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right. I do have those.
How strong are you?
Well, they're magic pebbles.
They are magic, they are, but I mean, he hasn't cast the spell, so he would have to
so
he could
fair.
cast
well,
that.
The spell also only doesn't last. It lasts for like 20 seconds or something.
You get 3 pebbles, but I don't know how long it lasts.
If it's what I'm thinking of, I was using it on that dwarf in that one shot you had made that one time. The spell doesn't last long because the magic on the pebbles is more or less meant to last for like a combat.
A magic stone lasts for a minute.
There you
Okay,
go.
so yeah,
It's
it'd be a full
basically
10 rounds.
combat.
So I mean, do you want to? I'll let you cast that because Hella's moved twice at this point. I'll let you cast that if you want to fling one in that direction.
Yeah, that sounds like a whole lot better plan than what I was gonna do.
Well, I
would
just
avoid burning a spell.
yeah,
slot
he
just
was
for-
trying to help you not burn a spell slot, is what that was.
I got you.
Or at the very
Yeah.
least, if you're gonna do that, aim it at the thing, because that'll be distraction enough.
Okay, so you go ahead and cast that. We're gonna mark you as concentrating really quick.
Is that a concentration?
It is up to a minute.
Huh.
What, magic stone?
Yeah. At least I'm pretty sure.
No. I'm looking
Is-
at it right now.
Oh, is it not concentration?
No.
Oh, well then never mind.
Casting time, 1 bonus action, range, touch, components, verbal and somatic, duration 1 minute, artificer, druid, and warlock.
Awesome. So never mind. It is not concentrating. So you go ahead and you animate those pebbles, and you throw one of them. Where are you aiming specifically? You're trying to hit this pillar, right?
Yes, so
What-
it makes an audible thud.
What's the range on Magic Stone? How far can you throw them?
Isn't it like
60
really,
feet.
60 feet. So you're gonna have to get 1 square closer if you want to hit that.
or arc it up?
That is okay.
Okay. So 1 step closer. Don't worry. You're not too close to Mr. Big Man. It's okay.
Close enough.
So you throw it over here, and you hear before you crack this thing in the back of the head, you hear the casting of a spell, and then you hear something through the air. Hits the pillar, and you see its gaze go from looking toward Calamite in that direction, and it immediately looks over to the right, and you see its gaze shift toward that pillar, and it begins. Are you going to do anything before it starts going that way?
I'm like I said, I was gonna try and swing at the eyeball to try and cripple it, or cripple its ability with whatever that gaze bullshit is.
Currently, I'll say that its eye shifts and its body is turning. If you want to hit it, it's now or never.
Sure.
Okay.
And, the roll. Do you want me to roll again? Because I had already rolled the dice.
No, you're fine.
It was a 25 to hit.
That hits. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Just barely. Oh. Oh. And it's sneak attack. Ooh. Oh. Oh no.
You're gonna need it.
Well, it's 15 points of slashing damage from the glaive, and then 8 points of sneak attack.
Okay,
Damn.
so 23.
I believe so, yeah.
Okay, all right. As you strike into it and you hit its eye, you notice that it is. What the odd thing about it is, you swing toward its eye, you hit it, and you catch flesh. It's not it's not glass, it's not metal. You slash through flesh, and you see this purple ichor shoot down out of the eye onto the floor. And its eyes were going toward the right, and then the cone immediately shifts to you, and you are illuminated by this orange cone. I'd like you all to
Just
roll
in a
initiative.
Low stance.
Everyone go ahead and roll initiative for me.
Oh, baby. That's a hot roll.
Oh no, Postalord it is, but we turned it off for this because I don't want people redeeming it while we're playing D&D.
Hey Nick, one sec. I'm connecting my shit.
Yeah, you're fine, man. Take your time.
I got
God.
me a 16.
I'm gonna-
fucking do it.
I'm gonna go ahead and roll initiative for. Oh, did you do it already? Or you wanted to do it? We can do it next. Just wait till next stream. I got you, bro. I'm gonna roll for Toby. I'm gonna roll his initiative.
Yeah, I'm just getting my character up right now.
Oh, hey, natural 20. I bet you're glad I rolled.
Yeah, I am actually.
Hell yeah,
Let's
bro.
go.
Let's go.
Speaking of 20s,
So it's a 20
that's
for
funny.
initiative because he gets no mod.
See, that's kind of funny.
I have a 21.
Nice.
Another natural 20 as well.
Yeah, but okay, so Hell is definitely going first.
It's a 22 total.
Yeah.
I've only
So
got +2
so we
initiative.
So we have
got
a 20, a 21, and a 22.
yeah, that's so
Lord
weird.
got
What the
released
fuck?
smacking his ass.
All right, and then
Kenneth, push the talk. up, what's your roll?
Calamite, and then
16.
16. Oh, well, okay. Toby,
Yeah, we all rolled real good.
and then name. Let me roll for this.
I wish
thing.
I didn't roll the nat 20 there.
I really don't like the thing we're fighting, but yeah.
I wish my sneak attack would have been the nat 20. That would have been spicy. I would have done 42 damage. No, 52 damage. I would have.
Okay, so
No,
I got everyone's initiative down. Hella, you're up first. This gaze arcs over to you, and you are illuminated by orange. As
All
here,
it sees is me immediately swinging.
before
again.
before you do anything,
Oh dear.
Not liking this.
Uncanny dodge.
Shut up, you're not a rogue.
Oh wait, wrong character.
Yeah, get the tear out of here.
its gaze is shifted over this way.
Okay.
So,
It's just
but we're gonna change the
magic
color. We're
gaze.
gonna make it cool. Hold on.
It's just an anti. He's literally got a beholder gazer.
True.
It's just we'll call this bitch gazer beam.
All right. So it aims over this way. And at the start of your turn, I'd like you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Oh, wonderful.
Mm.
I think I'm good.
Currently, the party is level 5.
Does a dirty 20 save my ass?
Dirty 20, you do save, so you only suffer.
I take half damage. Huh? It's about to be half my health bar anyway.
Unfortunately.
You only suffer 6 points of fire damage.
Oh, that's not bad. Okay.
As the gaze looks over to you, and that orange gaze looks dead at you, and you feel the searing heat start burning your fur, and it hurts. And then the gaze lays off, and the smoke lets off your body.
She doesn't care. She's swinging while burning. She's screaming and swinging at him.
Okay, go ahead and roll your attack.
Ooh, ooh. Does an 18 hit?
18 does not.
Bullshit. Bullshit, that doesn't hit.
It does not.
Oh no.
Thought about this.
You swing at it and you hit its hide, and as it strikes into it, you meet the soot and ash on top of this metallic what is it, cuirass that it currently has on. You slide off of it, and it's too slick, and your blade slides off.
Please tell me a 21 will hit.
That does hit. Go ahead and roll damage.
My God. Oh, my damage dice are spicy. That's another 15 points of slashing.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna action surge. Just fuck this.
You got it.
Oh,
I'm gonna let Hella take care of it.
You just want Hella just fucking one mans this thing.
no. If I was critting, maybe, but I got a dirty 20. Does that hit?
Dirty 20 just barely hits.
Oh my fucking Christ.
An AC of 20. My fucking god.
Oh! That's a 14 points of slashing damage. I'm rolling real high on that.
All right.
Ooh.
Kidding, that's 22 to hit. That +8 coming in clutch. That damage is not so clutch. That's 12 points.
12?
Slashing.
Okay. As you strike, first one glancing off of it, and then the rest of the blow is finding purchase on the spot that it's exposed, and you start tearing into the front of it,
Well,
and you're
I'm
catching
swinging, I'm also
cords.
moving. I'm also like while hitting it.
Are you going this
like,
way?
Yeah, I'm like circling around it and hitting it.
I got you. So where would you like to end up with your movement?
Ideally, behind it, so that people can get a flank.
So you can go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
And I guess one more up so that people can flank it.
Here?
No, like closer to it.
Right here?
Yeah,
Got
so
it.
people can flank it.
So you kind of like you're working your way around it as you strike toward its legs, because it is so high up that all you can hit is the abdomen. You even with your like longest reach, you barely catch the eye. So you're kind of swinging toward its abdomen up at it, and you're catching pieces of its metal that are flaking off as you hit it. You're visibly damaging it, but it seems fine at the moment. Anything else you'd like to do?
That's everything I can do for now.
All right. Next up on initiative is Calamite. What would you like to do?
Calamite's gonna get within its little legs, and
At advantage.
I'm going to take both my swings at it.
Okay, so where are you going? Which part? Up here?
I'm going by its legs,
Okay.
so down.
Will you
Down?
be flanking from there?
I mean, well, its legs are like just there. There's no like.
No, I know, but like.
You want to go
picture-
here though? I got you.
Yeah. And is it still flanking?
So technically, flanking is opposite spots. So like opposite for this would be up here. Like, sorry, not. It would be up here.
Fuck.
So if you wanted the flank, you would have to be on the square.
Shit, I didn't know that.
That's just to prevent like a whole side from being a flank with the whole other side for enemies.
Oh, that's fair. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna argue with that.
I had to look that up at one point because I was like, wait, it doesn't count? Because I'm pretty sure I was running a game and I was doing that. And I was like, wow, it seems kind of easy to flank this thing.
Okay. Well, either way, I'm still making 2 attacks.
All right, go ahead and roll your attacks.
Ooh. I'm telling you now, one of those is a nat 20. The other
Ooh.
one is a
Smite 'em.
24. I'm smiting on both of those. With both my level 2s.
You got it.
Those off.
You gotta bust your load on them.
I do. Because
Better roll high on that smite
fucking
dice.
Christ.
Better roll high on that crit. Make them feel it.
Oh, yeah, let me do the crit one first.
Let him feel the silver fire going up his butt.
Let's see. Okay, yeah, so I need 3.
Feels like someone's been hitting me in the head with a club.
I don't say that. Next up on initiative is Toby, by the way.
I can't believe this thing is still alive.
See?
I haven't crit. We also haven't seen Calamete's damage dice yet.
So that's 8
I
for
doubt
the
we're
damage
caught this
die,
one round of combat.
and 19 for the radiant.
So you said it was how much? 8 and then 19?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me see what I can do.
And for the second attack,
Do Flame Blade.
is
It's still someone else's turn right now.
Yeah, it's still my turn.
Yeah, it's still calling me. I was just letting you know so you could think.
Is 6 and 16 radiant.
Okay. Woo!
Was that the dice doubled or before being doubled?
He did the first one double. That was the crit.
Oh, no, the first one was doubled. It would be in 16 on the damage, and what did I say the radiant was? Shit, someone clip it really quick.
I think you did. It was a total of 25 damage, and 8 of it was. I think.
Oh, okay.
I think it was. I think you said it was. No, it was 24 damage. Sorry, and you said it was 16 radiant and
16
8.
radiant and
I think is what you
on
said.
the die. So if it was doubled, that would have been 16 and 32 for the radiant.
Okay, so all right. Well, no, because you're adding. You don't add your modifier to that. You double the dice and then add the modifier.
Oh, doubling the dice.
Yeah.
Oh, I did not do that. I thought we were doubling the damage.
No. It's so you double the damage you roll on the dice, and then you add your modifiers. That's how the crits work.
Oh.
Yeah.
Thank you for reminding me. I didn't even add my modifier. It has been a long week. Okay, so that would have been 8, 16, plus the 3. So yeah, that would have been 19.
19. Okay.
Yeah, 19 slashing, and then the 16 radiant.
Well, you double your total and then you add your modifier to
Yeah.
the...
So like
Afterwards.
when you rolled 8, what was it? 8 slashing. What was the damage roll on the dice?
8. I didn't add the modifier. So I
Okay,
was like,
so
Okay,
add
so that would be
+3 to what he
16 plus 3, right?
yeah.
So
That's
that would 19, and then what was the damage on the radiant dice? You said it was 16?
16 doubled.
So yeah, it would have been 19 and 32.
Let his ass up.
So that's 19. Okay.
I just had a massive brain fart because God bless it, I
Okay.
have not done this in a while.
All right. I got it. So you immediately, what are you striking with at the moment?
My longsword.
So you take 2 strikes with your longsword toward its legs, and one of them, both of them flash this bright white as you slap them into the legs, and you see this melted silver begin building up on its legs and ripping through some of the metal as you make multiple strikes toward it, tearing into it. That did some visible damage, but it is currently still walking and still looming.
Okay.
All right, is that your turn?
Yeah.
Okie dokie. It is now Toby's turn. Name you're after Toby.
Toby Maguire.
Okay. I'm gonna So I'm gonna go up to it. And I'm gonna cast Flame Blade.
Okay, how close are you getting up to it?
I'm gonna. Well, what's my range?
Currently, I think Flame Blade is melee.
The range of-
Melee based spell.
It's the range of my weapon.
Yeah.
Well, do I even want to be in melee with this thing? This thing's
I don't
nasty.
know. Melee for you is 5 feet, so you would have to move down here toward it and into the light, if that bothers you.
I'm actually gonna use a cantrip.
Okay,
I'm gonna use poison spray.
you got it.
Okay.
What's the range on poison spray?
Oh wait, I still have a moonbeam slot
Do you?
at second level. Yeah.
Oh, that's because I see. Yeah, you have your second level slot and you have all of your first levels, but you're out of your third. That's what it was.
Yeah. I'm gonna cast moonbeam over that thing and not get closer to it.
Okay. Do you have access to your sheet?
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't need to worry about that anymore.
He's over here dropping a
Got a
hammer of
con
dawn
save
on
of
this
14,
thing.
dude.
So let me go ahead and pull that out here.
He's dropping the hammer of
You
dawn.
gotta make a save.
I know. I have to get the asset out first, though. Hold on.
I hope your guy gets wrecked.
Imagine making an artifact that
And that's it was 10 feet radius, right?
Yeah.
Is it 10 feet radius?
well 10-foot diameter, 5-foot radius.
Or is
Moonbeam is a 5-foot radius.
okay, so it's
and
2 by 2 on
foot
squares. So
Yeah.
where would you like to put it? You can put it on all these quadrants on him.
I'd like to put it in the quadrant away from both of the characters. So to the right, where you had it.
Right here?
There, yeah.
Alright, so you put the moonbeam right there.
Yeah, just drop it on his
And you're
outside.
currently concentrating, I believe.
Mhm.
So we're going to go ahead
It
and
is-
put this on you as well.
It is concentration, correct.
Alright, so you throw that down, and what was the save?
On 14.
Okay.
Please fail it.
I cast counter spell.
Disadvantage. Disadvantage.
That is a 25. It rolled a natural 20.
Fuck you.
Let me roll my. That's not good.
Yeah,
It
as a big con, and it rolled 20.
takes 4 points of radiant damage.
That's 8 halved? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Okay, so it takes 4 points of radiant damage. You slam into it, and you notice as it strikes into it, there's almost like this magical barrier around it. You get a sense that hitting it with magic is going to be pretty hard.
Oh, great. So it didn't even work.
It did work. You did your 4 damage, but it seems a little bit resistant to stuff, just in
Okay.
general.
Well, it's going to start its turn in the moonbeam. So. That's nice.
All right, we got that going. Anything else you'd like to do? Would you like to move anywhere?
I like where I am.
Okay, so we'll leave you right there. Name, you're up. What you doing, man?
Well, I suppose I will use that chromatic orb now.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and yeet some acid at that leg that called me damaged.
Okay. I believe that's a spell attack. I think you're within 60 feet. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. Yeah, you're within 60.
Am I in the way?
No.
Chromatic.
I'm not worried
This
about
thing
it.
is giant. This thing is
Okay.
This thing is towering over you, so you're fine.
Oh, trust me, I know.
I'm a large creature and it's towering over me. So it's big.
So if you'd like to go ahead and cast that spell, and then roll for it. To see if we hit this boy. And you're muted, by the way, unless you're not saying anything.
I rolled for a 12.
You got a 12 to hit? That does not hit.
just slides off like some
It,
gross.
it strikes
black
it.
Mountain
It
Dew.
just when it hits it, there's like I said, there's this magical barrier that it makes it almost harder to find purchase with magical abilities. It seems like as it strikes into its chest.
Large oof. Well, since that failed, I'm gonna hope it didn't see me and try to move up.
You're gonna move up. How far? You have 6 squares.
If I can get right behind that pillar, I'm gonna try that.
15, 20, 25, 30. You can get right here.
I have a feeling that once
Sounds
this
about
round
right.
ends, I'm about
Okay.
to get ass blasted by flames.
So, it is now its turn. It immediately shifts its gaze.
Well, it's
Me.
got to roll a
You
save
did
again.
kind
It
of
does.
fuck it up.
So it shifts
did
its
kind of
gaze
rip a
this way,
giant
but
hole
it's going to go ahead and make that save again at advantage because it is resistant to magic.
Disadvantage.
That is a 20 on the die again. It rolled a 10 and a 20.
God damn.
Yeah, fuck yourself.
So it saves. So you can go ahead and roll your damage again.
It's going to take 6 that time.
Got it.
Oh, you rolled higher.
Keep in mind, it's not resistant to the like radiant damage. It's just resistant to saving on it. So it is going to shift its gaze over to Calamite. You feel the heat start building up, but you're not sure what that's going to entail yet. Also, make a perception check as it looks over at you.
A perception check?
Yep. As this orange gaze shifts into your direction.
Oh, wrong phone. Let's see, perception. That is a 15.
15. You notice, you feel, usually your connection with Bahamut is quite abundant. As the gaze looms over you, you feel it leave for a second.
Oh.
It's then going to turn, and it looks right at Hella as its body spins around and its head stays gazing at Calamite. Its body spins to meet you, and then it throws multiple attacks at you. And you see these large serrated blades on both hands.
Damn. Who's that older?
That is a 24 to hit.
I will allow it.
And the second one is an 11 to hit.
That misses, but I'll allow it.
Okay, so one of them hits.
He needs the handicap.
Truly. Oh wait, I rolled the wrong dice. That's for the other one. That is... What's the math on that? 14 points of slashing damage as it strikes into your body, and it rakes across your chest with this with these claw attacks. The second one comes at you, and you end up dodging out of the way as it slams into the ground, carving into the earth. It is then going to... Let's see.
Yeah, don't let that hit you. That stings.
It's going to take its third attack at the pillar in front of you.
No, that's not good.
Wait, what? Which
He's
pillar?
destroying the pillar.
Okay,
The one
that
behind
hits. It's going to deal double damage.
Yeah, I
Oh,
think
the
there's a
siege
mechanic
monster.
where at the end of every round we're good, that portal's gonna fucking spit fire in this room.
He deals... So he strikes
sorry.
into this pillar, and he strikes it twice with... once with the last hit of this multi-attack. He spins around. His body whirs in place and spins as his arm swings around and slams into the column. The column is destroyed instantly and is turned to rubble. And Nahum is currently behind it as that happens, and you're just left exposed to the world as it strikes that.
I am very shook.
All right, and back to the top of the round. You guys feel the heat in the room begin building.
Oh boy.
and you notice the portal turn red. And the heat becomes so unbearable that anyone that is currently outside and not in the shadow, you cannot bear this heat. I'd like you all to make dexterity saving throws. So the only one that's not doing that right now is Toby.
I got a 21.
Does a 21 also save?
Sorry. One, we'll do...
That's a 19.
Okay, 19 for Hella. You succeed, so you take half damage.
Me and Nahum got 21.
You both succeed, you take half damage. So you guys only suffer...
50 points of damage.
You guys all take 8 points of fire damage.
That's already halved, right?
Yeah, that's halved. It would have been 16. As you guys are struck by this huge cacophony of heat that shoots out of the red portal in the back. It hits the construct, but it's like the fire is just curling around its body, just complete and flying through its legs, and it does not care. It is, you can tell where these scorch marks come from. All right, and that's going to end its turn. It is now Hella's turn.
And at the start of her turn, she's just going to unleash a battle cry and use second wind.
Okay.
And literally just stitch her skin, her like body back together.
Yeah, it's almost like Wolverine, as your fucking body like just begins healing and sewing itself back together naturally.
Come on, roll high for me.
And in a weird, an odd detail, the parts where your fur was scorched, that fur grows and falls out, and then new fur replaces it as you use that ability.
Has healed for max HP.
Let's go.
And then after that, I'm going to take 2 swings at it. Well, I'm going to move 1 down, so I have advantage.
All right, so you're gonna go. No. If you want to move, are you trying to flank? Is that what you're trying to do?
I'm trying to flank, so I want to go up.
You want to go here? Yeah. That's
Okay,
direct
so I'm gonna go
opposite of
there.
Calamite.
I'm going to flank, and now I'm going to take my swing.
Yep, you got advantage. Go for it.
Oh, thank God for advantage. That's a nat 20 on the first hit.
Let's go. Fuck him up, bro.
Oh, baby. That's a 9 on the dice, so that's 14 double. No, 9 doubled. So 18 plus 5. So 23 points of slashing damage.
Woo! All right. Any more? You got more?
Let's see what the second hit gives me. Okay. Consistency, that's a dirty 20.
You got it.
Roll 2 12s.
That barely hits.
Oh, I'll take it though. That's 14 points of slashing. I roll another goddamn 9.
You got it. Sorry. How much? Say that again for me. I didn't have my hand on what I was trying to do.
The second hit was 14 points of slashing damage.
Okay, you got it. Woo! You're seeing visible damage as you're striking into the back of it, ripping plates off, soot scattering
that
against
was
the ground.
The fucked up leg.
And currently there is smoke sifting off of its shield and sifting off the ground. It's metal as fuck as you're like striking into its back and its legs, and you just start tearing into its back.
Yeah, and I'm not moving from my spot. She's holding her ground and is just fucking growling at him
Nice.
in a low stance.
Okay.
So I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit and risk taking the L so the paladin can have advantage.
Are you gonna stay where you're
Kill
at?
it! Yeah, I'm staying right here.
Okay.
I'm gonna eat the
I
L.
don't think we're to kill
So,
it right now.
next up is Calamite. At the start of your turn, you are within its gaze. I would like you to roll a dexterity saving throw.
You have advantage. No, I'm kidding.
On the table now.
Do you have an aura yet at level 5?
No, you get your aura at 8.
Hmm.
What save did you say it was?
Dexterity, please.
That is a dirty 20.
Ooh.
You succeed. You only suffer. You only suffer 7 points of fire damage. And you may commence your turn.
Thank you, Lord. I shall make my 2 attacks.
At advantage.
Sure
yeah,
is. You're currently
You are
flanking.
flanking now.
And keep in mind, the thing's cone is directly on you.
Gotcha. I'm so glad that I have advantage because that first one was a 1.
Ooh.
The second one was 18. Let's see, hold on. 18 plus 6, 24.
Oh yeah, that hits.
Anything above a 19 will hit.
I know.
I love Callum just being, or Joey being like, what do you need to hit?
20? Oh fuck.
That's a chunky boy.
When the fighter misses, everyone goes, what's the DC?
Yeah.
So the
The
first
fighter
one,
missed?
God, I don't know if I want to. I only have 2 spell slots left at level 1.
We should kill it.
We-
Just kill it, please.
Eh.
With how high its AC is, just kill it, please.
Okay, I'll use a divine smite.
I agree.
You attempt to divine smite.
Oh,
Damn.
Go-
I forgot.
If no, it's he already said he already said he was smiting. You
guys
use the spell
fucking
slot, and Bahamut's promise does not meet your weapon. But
fair.
you go ahead and get your damage.
I mean, that damage doesn't matter if it's not gonna work.
Well, your hit your
Yeah, you still deal some damage.
Yeah, the sword damage was 11.
It's 11, man.
Still good damage.
He is starting to show some wear. He is looking rough. As you find another strike on its leg. You still have one more attack, right?
Yeah, I just rolled it. It was a 12 and a 16. So that's 16 plus 6, 22.
22 to hit?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got it.
Oh, hi.
And that is a 7 on the die, so that is 10.
10 points? Ooh.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, he's looking real rough as you begin striking into its leg again and again and again. And this thing's leg is starting to buckle as you're hitting it.
Damn. And then after I'm done with that, I'm going to move down and away. So I'm going to leave its cone.
You want to go this way?
You might not
into
want
the
to get out of its
shadow.
range.
You want to stay here? The cone goes, if you can see this, it goes like right here.
I wouldn't get out of its range. It might get an attack of opportunity.
If you
I will take the L.
so you're going to step back here, and one more? Where would you like to end up?
Be 5, 10.
5, 10.
Actually, I want to make it down to that last pillar.
So you want to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25?
Yeah.
Okay. As you move out of its range, it will take an opportunity attack at you.
Hit me!
Does a 16 hit?
A 16 misses.
All right. It strikes toward you and it slams into the pillar. And for cinematic's sake, it slams into the pillar. It does not destroy the pillar. Don't worry.
Takes a chunk out of it.
Yeah.
Just casual.
It's cooler. Okay, it's cooler. All right.
Just did a dive roll out of the way.
True.
He's over here playing Dark Souls.
You literally did. You Dark Souls roll out of it.
He iframe through it.
Yeah, it just passes through your body.
Yeah, he just iframed through the swing.
All right, next up is Toby.
Kill it!
You're currently concentrating on the moon bomb.
Move it slightly so it takes.
Wait, just
Okay.
move it out of it. Move it back in.
No.
No.
Cheating, guys.
No, just to smack it. Hit it with some.
It's not cheating.
but it's
I
already
think
been
I'm pretty
established
sure
that
it's
it's-
worded to like you can't do that. It's the first time it enters on its turn. I'm pretty
And
sure.
Anytime it starts a turn.
Yeah. So like if you did that, it just wouldn't do
Can't
much.
that.
But the reason it works on other things, like the way it did last time, was because honestly, I don't even think it's supposed to work that way. I just wanted to kill a whole room of shit with a moonbeam.
Actually, that is how it works.
I think it's fair for
When a creature enters the spell's area.
But in
for
my
its first
opinion,
time.
Yeah, and technically it's in the area already. So if you move it and slam it back into it again, it's not going to do anything.
Yeah. So the way you did it last game, Nick, worked.
So yeah, I was right. But this time, thank fucking
that's
God.
just a
Because if you
badass use
can
of
move
the
it
hammer
60
on.
feet and just slam it into it over and over, that shit would be funny as fuck.
I'm gonna do poison spray.
Okay, what's the range on poison spray?
Enough.
It's a con save of 14.
Uh-oh. He's good at those.
Yeah, he's good at those.
What's the range? As long as it's like 40 plus.
It's melee. What the fuck?
Oh, is it literally just like you spray in front of you?
I must be thinking of a different spell.
There's another spell that you throw, like, you throw acid or something.
Acid spray, that's the one I'm thinking.
No, I think that's what he's trying to do, or is it? I don't know.
He said poison spray.
Does it have a range of 5 feet?
You're thinking of acid splash, Alex.
Poison spray?
Sorry, guys. I had to answer a DoorDash driver.
You're fine. It has a range of 10 feet.
You could get
Yeah,
within
that
10 feet and
sucks.
still be safe.
I mean, look, so you can get right up on this pillar. I'll let you come around the corner and shoot him if you want.
What's the range of magic stone?
I believe it was 60.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna use magic stone.
Okay. So you go ahead and use magic stone.
So it's. Do I have to roll to hit?
It's
I have
it's a roll to hit. It's a bonus action to cast, and then you have your action. So if you'd like to throw a pebble, feel free.
It's spell casting ability modifier.
Yeah. I think you have a pretty good one.
You gotta hit or beat a 20.
Yeah, I have a +3.
Okay, so you got to roll a 17.
No, wait, I have a +6. Sorry.
Okay, so you have to roll a 14 or higher to hit him.
Come on.
Oh fuck! I'm gonna use a luck roll.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Come on,
I
man.
don't like.
Come on.
I don't like that roll.
Come on, baby.
Oh, that's a nat 20.
Hey, let's go. The luck is paying off. You can roll the dice and then double those and then add your modifier.
Okay, well it's 1d6 +3.
Don't be a big dumb like me.
So it's gonna be 9.
9 total? Ooh, okay.
Yeah.
So, let me check something really quick. What kind of damage is it, if you don't mind me asking?
Let me look. It's probably
Probably the magic or bludgeoning.
bludgeoning.
Got it.
Trying to find my luck roll.
So we're looking at, yep, got it. You throw it, and normally you feel like a pebble wouldn't do too much, but you watch it, you throw it, and the pebble not only pierces, it's like, when you throw these magic pebbles, they're writhing with magic. So as you throw it, it looks like a tiny comet as you chuck it toward it, and it pierces the veil that's on it and strikes into its chest, denting it in.
Pretty metal.
It is pretty metal.
Nice.
Yep. Anything else you'd like to do? That was your bonus, your action. You still have all your movement.
That is it. I would like to stay at this distance.
Okie dokie. It's now Name's turn. Name, at the start of your turn, you are within the gaze. I would like you to roll a dexterity saving throw.
Hey, you're within the gaze.
It is currently staring you down with the orange thing.
The thing that go bump.
Well,
It's got its ball on you. You rolled a 9? Oh, no.
Oh boy. Advantage!
You're within the gaze, and it's got its ball on you.
It's a low roll, thankfully. You only take 9 points of fire damage, even without the halving.
I'm
telling you, D&D Beyond has bad dice.
So you take 9 points of fire damage, and you're welcome to do what you'd like.
Inconsistent dice.
I mean, I guess I'm gonna move diagonal 1 up and left,
Okay.
1 left, and then I'm gonna unarmed strike it.
So you're gonna go up here and then here.
I might as well. I'm
Okay.
almost
Wait, do you not have
done.
like a dagger or anything?
As you step out of the gaze, you feel your magic come back to your fingertips as well.
Interesting.
Oh, so I felt Bahamut's touch again?
Yeah, as soon as you stepped out of that, Bahamut touched you again. Yes.
Thank God.
You stepped out of it and you got a smack on the ass from the big platinum dragon.
The big platinum dragon.
He's like, "Go get him, tiger."
Joke, but
I thought I was Spider-Man.
Yes, of course.
no, it was more or less I'm a good altar boy.
No.
Yikes.
Yikes. No, sir. All right.
Holy fuck.
What would you like to do? You said unarmed strike? If you have any point blank cantrips or spells, that could be good too. But your unarmed strikes hurt, so you could also do that.
Does he get an innate bonus?
Yeah, he's a monk.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm gonna do big unarmed strike. I mean,
I forgot about
Okie
that.
dokie. So yeah, go ahead and you can. I believe you can strike twice, right?
can I?
I think so.
Flurry of blows, I believe.
Well, it's a key point for flurry of blows, but I don't remember.
I mean, if I can use that, sure. I
Hold on. Let me pull up your character sheet.
Yeah.
I'm gonna help you check.
Just don't remember if he's 3rd level sorcerer or 3rd level.
I don't remember how he split it either.
Alright.
I shall
3rd level
assist.
sorcerer because he has meta magic.
Yes, there the man is, the man himself, the beautiful horned bastard he is.
The drunkard, if you will.
Okay, so you have. Yeah, you have unarmed strike. You might not have key points yet.
Fair.
Yeah, at level 2 you don't have key points, so you can't do key points yet.
Yeah, he's.
But so you can do an unarmed strike, and you'll have +7 to hit, and it does a 1d4 +4.
Ooh.
Alright, so I guess I'm just gonna rear back and punch this thing with all I got.
You sure do, dude. Do you want to do a flip or anything?
A flip. He just jumps off of the pillar to punch it in the eye.
That's kind of hard. I would allow it without a roll, honestly.
I mean, he's a monk.
Yeah.
I mean,
He
you
gets,
know
He
what?
gets a free pass on that bullshit.
Do you want to do like a Tony Hawk fucking kick flip with some rocks off the pillar that you find on the ground?
I was
know
talking
what?
about a
Absolutely.
pillar to his right.
He picks
jumping
up some
up,
rubble.
bouncing
He
off
picks
it,
up some
punching
rubble. I just like the idea of him picking up some rubble that's like shaped like a longboard from the pillar that just got crushed, and he just puts it under his feet, does a kick flip off of the fucking like pillar to his right, and then punches him.
Well, I was literally just talking about him running up, jumping, and then literally wall bouncing off of it.
Whatever
punching that
you want to
bitch
do,
in the
you
head.
tell me what your character does as you throw this punch.
You gonna kick flip on the rocks, or you gonna wall jump?
Alright, so I'm gonna yeet a rock and try to lodge it in the wall and then launch off of that, do a backflip, and then punch this thing.
Hell yeah, bro.
Do a flip.
Do a flip.
Suplex him.
Imagine hella suplexes this thing.
Shit, if I roll high enough, I might. Maybe.
You could certainly try.
I would need a nat 20 for sure.
You would need both the power of God and anime for that one.
Look, I'm a large creature. That helps.
This thing is huge.
It's not absolutely out of the range of possibility.
So what'd you roll to hit?
Uh,
It'd be +7, whatever you roll on the d20.
If it's rolled low, I'm buying you dice.
I think I rolled a 7. I think.
So it'd be
I'm
4.
about to roll for him.
So it's a
That's a
14.
natural 20.
It's a 14 to hit.
Really?
You go to punch it. You punch it, and your fist glides off of the exterior, like sheen of magic that's there.
Bro, I'm
Oh, I just did this nasty flip, bounced off of it. I'm gonna die by hitting the floor.
No. You land gracefully on the floor, but sadly, whatever that magic sheen is on it is currently making it harder to hit it.
I'm buying you dice.
All right.
I mean, if
would you
y'all
like to
wanna
do
roll
anything
for
else?
me, that's fine, because it does kind of send me through some low ass rolls.
What's weird is I never get low rolls on this thing, man.
It's my luck. My luck is shit.
Here, I'm about to
Every
watch this.
time
I'm
I
gonna
use
roll
the
one
app,
right
all
now.
I get are nat ones.
I just got a 17, bro.
What the fuck?
That's what I'm saying, man. They're
Dude,
not
I have-
bad. You're bad.
Dude, I have
It
hit
is
luck when
bad.
I use that.
Whatever your computer is bad.
No, you're
Can't
bad.
say anything. You have a 30-60.
Anyway, do you want to do anything else? Do you want to stay where you're at?
Well, seeing as that did fuck all, I'm gonna get out of there. I'm gonna
That'd
get
be-
behind that pillar that's
Oh wait, he already
closest to
used
me.
his reaction.
So you're gonna back up here?
yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
It did already-
It does not swing at you because it has already used its reaction.
Oh wait, that's right. Now you already walked towards him. Damn.
Okay. That's gonna end your turn. It is now its turn again.
Oh fuck.
It is going to.
Please forget I'm here.
I'm gonna roll a con save for your moonbeam again, right? Is it con?
Yeah,
Do you mind rolling the damage again?
Please fail it.
I will.
Please fail it and let it kill it.
It has advantage on saves against spell effects.
I hope it rolls 2 ones.
It got a 17. 12 plus 5.
God damn it.
Did you roll high on the dice?
It takes. Is it rounded up or down?
It's always rounded up.
Oh, is it?
It takes 2 damage.
Fuck.
Bro, are you serious?
Dude, turns out that
man.
was just enough to kill it.
Yeah, how do you want it? I'm just kidding.
Like,
I doubt that, dude.
All right. It's going to shift its gaze.
me, I bet.
It's going to cover this pillar.
Oh.
It's gonna do that, but it's also going to move.
That bastard.
It's gonna move up here. It's gonna shift its gaze this way.
Oh, he's gonna destroy that pillar.
And okay, so it's going to make once again its gaze shifts over to you, and the bottom half of the body whirs around and starts striking at Hella again.
From a defensive stance.
First one is a dirty 20.
Fuck you. That
Second one is a 22.
it hits.
So both of those are going to hit you. You suffer. The first one is 11 points of slashing damage.
Mm-hmm.
The second one is 8 points of slashing damage.
Fundies.
It's then going to take its third strike toward the pillar. Is always rolling high enough.
God damn it.
It's going to roll some damage here.
I don't think the damage dice matter.
Yeah, that did more than
gonna
the last
destroy
one. He
No,
he's
he
gonna
rakes
destroy it.
he rakes through this thing and just completely knocks it over.
Yeah, naturally. That
Yeah.
makes sense.
And
I mean,
he's
okay,
gonna
no.
go ahead and step forward and step here, and your moonbeam disapparates.
Hold on. Is he stepping out of my range?
No, he's only 10 feet away from you.
I know, but I'm asking if he's dumb enough to step out of my range.
No, he just steps one more forward to get rid of the moonbeam.
Fuck.
It doesn't get rid of it.
He hits you with anti-magic, and your concentration drops.
Oh, okay. Got you.
Yeah, I was
Yeah,
about to
he's
say,
literally
he
got
pretty
the
sure
holder.
does.
You guys feel, both Name and Toby, you both feel the heat of the gaze.
Feel the heat.
Feeling it. I'm really feeling it.
I'm really feeling it.
I'm more or less talking about Hades. From
Okay.
Kingdom Hearts 2.
That's his turn at the top of the round. Anyone that is currently out in the open, I would like you to make a dexterity saving throw as the heat in the room builds to a climax.
Oh.
Oh,
21.
it's climaxing now.
I got a
Oh,
22.
21.
Damn,
Oh.
getting it. 22 is good.
Yeah, that is good. You save. What did Hella roll?
21.
You save as well. Toby, I need a roll for you as well.
If I didn't, I might have got knocked
I'm
unconscious.
re-rolling it.
Okay. Luck die. Go ahead and mark that down for me.
Huh?
What are you at?
I'm low enough. We're gonna find out here in a second.
Oh God, if you die here, I'm gonna be sad.
Well, it got worse. I rolled a 2.
Okay. The total has to beat a 15. So I would say Toby fails. The rest of you guys succeed. For those who succeeded, you take 8 points of fire damage, and for Toby, you take 16.
I'm low enough.
And
I'm in the
the heat then retracts from the portal. It goes back to blue, and the steam is coming off the floor again.
Guys, I'm down to 19 points.
It is now Hella's turn.
I'm dead.
Are you
You're
unconscious?
not dead. You're unconscious.
I'm at a whole 0. Yeah.
Yeah.
you're not dead.
Name after the heat slams in front of you, Toby. You watch as a heat-ridden, ash-covered, steaming bile of name falls over.
Wait, do you not have resistance to fire damage?
You probably do.
Yeah, you're.
You're
yeah,
a red
you're a
tiefling,
tiefling.
aren't you?
Yeah, you innately have fire resistance.
Yeah.
So you
Oh,
took
then.
quarter damage.
So you took 8 from the last one, and then you took 8 from this one. So you should have only taken 8 total. You should still have
Yeah,
8
you
hit
add
points.
8 more HP. You're fine.
Yeah. You should
Yeah,
should totally have 8 more hit points. You half all fire damage, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah,
Yeah.
just tieflings
Okay,
in
so I
general.
took 4 from last one.
Well, you should just add 8 hit points
You have
to your
8
total.
You have 8 HP.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're still
fine.
up. You're not down.
Yeah, don't forget that is very important.
Yeah, I was like, wait a
I
second.
I thought you were already doing it.
No,
I don't think
I
you did.
forgot.
Yeah, I definitely should have mentioned that one, huh? Yeah, but you're fine. You're fine. So you don't see a steaming
He's
bile
looking
of.
particularly steamy though.
You don't see a steaming body flop over on its side after that, but you're looking real
I
bad
just
after
think
that
I
one.
do. I have a vision of him dying.
You sure do.
I
All
had
right, Hella, what you doing, man? Your friends are currently getting assailed.
Oh, I'm not doing too hot either, and that's why I'm gonna drink a potion of. Wait, this is a bonus action.
It's a bonus for you and action for others.
Okay, so if I use it on myself, it's a bonus.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna consume one of mine.
Okay. What
that's-
kind of potion is it?
Greater healing. So
I believe that's 4d4 plus 4.
It is. I've got it right here.
Go ahead and roll your health for that.
Oh, baby. Oh, that's glorious.
And make sure you delete it from your inventory as well.
I just got 15 points
Nice.
of bad HP.
Let's go. All right, you got your action. What are you doing? You're still within melee.
Yep. And I'm going for. I'm swinging. I'm swanging. Come on, baby.
Sorry, there was a.
Oh, baby!
God damn, you gotta peek my mic too, bro? Sheesh.
Okay.
Already bad enough I had a shitbox Civic roll by.
So. That's 21 points of slashing damage on the first one.
And with that, how do you want to do this?
God.
Literally, like I said, blood curdling scream, downs a potion, and then fucking gasses the busted ass leg. Cleaves that bitch right off. And, oh overswings a little bit, drops the glaive, and literally brings it to her level, takes out a dagger, and just stabs that bitch in its eye, and then rips it out.
Okay. You do so, and as its legs buckle from the first hit, and you grab it from the almost the back of the metal, and you pull it, and its head whirs around in a circle to look at you. Its gaze meets yours, and you stab it right in the eye with your glaive. And as you do that,
not the glaive.
well, you stab it right in the eye, and its body, its mechanical parts are continuously whirring, and you hear the mechanical stuff start sparking on the inside, and its eye bleeding onto whatever. What would you stab it with? It's bleeding onto that.
For flavor, it was a dagger.
Yeah, it's bleeding onto the dagger and down your arm as the ichor is exploding out of its eye, and its body begins shutting down, twitching on the ground, and it falls still. The portal, you feel the heat begin building, and then you hear this lingering, and as you hear that noise, the portal goes from this red back to a blue, slowly. And the heat dies down, and the portal completely calms down. And we're gonna go ahead and take a break for everyone to take a potty break.
Ooh. Okay.
You must pee.
But yeah, we'll be back in about 10 minutes. So if you guys want to come back and watch us play, be back here in 10 minutes. Take a potty break, a breather, go smoke a cigarette for those stressed out enough after that stuff. But yeah, we'll be back in 10 minutes. Take care, guys.
Wait a
Are you
second.
sure about that?
That's an accurate statement. My mother
Don't say
says
anything
dirty
that'll get you
things and
canceled.
I.
Yeah, same. Kenneth, why are you using the general in the voice channel?
Don't worry about it.
Nick, I think you're muted.
I am.
Shit.
Welcome back. We have sandwich. We have drank. We have peed.
That's right.
We have done everything. Everything is ready to go. All right, let's change the music from creepy or
I
combat to
got
creepy.
fucked up.
Okay, so you guys, after the heat dies down, the steam rolling off of the floor, the soot covering each one of you from burn marks, and you guys got roughed up
I'm
there.
gonna carve a section of its head off.
You start doing so, and you notice that it is currently fading to that blue dust that the other creatures were doing. So it's
take the blue dust up
disappearing into the cosmos at the moment,
Well, fuck. I was gonna.
and you see a small blue sphere on the
My
ground.
reasoning was I was gonna take a trophy to show the guy what the problem was. But no.
Yeah, whatever it is, these things die and leave no trace.
Okay.
Is there
not
like
even
not
blue
even
dust.
dust on the ground?
No, there's nothing.
Okay, that's one of
They fade into like stardust and then just disappear.
Okay, but hey, the blue orb is there,
It is.
so I'm gonna pick that up.
You do. It looks exactly the same as the other two. It has a sigil on one side, like an 8-ball.
I guess I'm gonna go recover my glaive.
You do.
Or actually, no, I don't even have to do that. I'm just gonna
Summon it.
summon it, put it on my back.
You do so.
Can I make a investigation check to see if I can see any bodies around the area
Sure.
that aren't like ours?
Yeah, make
I
a
would
perception
also
check.
like-
It's well illuminated in here, other than up top.
I would like to, while he's doing that, I'd like to investigate the site where the portal was, see if I can see anything weird.
Does an 18?
The
do it?
portal is still there. It's just this dull blue again.
Oh, it's still there.
Yeah, it is. But you can walk over there and check it out anyway.
I'm
So
still gonna do it.
yeah, you're walking over there, and what was Calmy? You were perceiving the room, right, for bodies.
Yeah,
What'd you roll?
18.
With an 18, you look around. You don't see skeletons. You don't see bodies. If there were bodies, they are now ash. You're not sure.
At least they got cremated.
But no, like, no weapons left behind, no nothing.
You rolled a what?
An 18.
I guess there would still be weapons.
You see.
Or at least, like, a piece of their armor or something.
You see one thing. There is a glint coming from closer to the portal. And you see it on the floor. You're not sure what it is from this distance.
Can I go over and check it out?
Yeah. You walk over to it, and it is a piece of jewelry.
I will put it in my satchel and I'll hand that to them when I get out of here.
It is burning hot.
I'm
But
sure it'll be fine.
but somehow not melted or touched, it seems.
Magical.
Interesting.
So what does the 19 on investigation get me?
You kind of observe the portal. The portal, just like the doorway you had come through to get here, you notice on the other side there are like, what is it? On the other side past this portal, you notice that it turns like you kind of look through the sigils because there's no door, and you notice there is a hole in the wall, sort of like the other areas where holes were busted out, and it leads into darkness past it. But what you also notice is that the sigil is floating, remaining there, just blocking off your entry into that spot. But there's no like switches. You don't even see traps even if you were looking for that.
Why don't y'all try that weird trick you did in the other rooms?
Upon hearing that. Alright, hello. Let's see, last time we did this, it was this on the orb? And he presses the sigil on the orb.
With that, you feel this, you press it, and there's this shockwave of blue lightning that shoots through your fingers and down your arm, and it stings a little and tenses your whole arm up, and you hear this sizzling, crackling sound coming from the portal. And the portal then, in a one fell swoop, disappears in an instant. It sucks into itself almost like a black hole, and the anomaly is gone.
What I seem to do.
I think we should fuck off.
And you're met with that giant gaping hole behind it. This hole is the size of the thing you just fought, leading behind this place.
Do we dare to go further?
I think we report back and tell them what's been killing their men. Frankly, and she's gonna point down the hole, that's none of our fucking business. We're in no shape to go digging deeper.
We need to rest.
Then she's just looking at how fucked up everyone is, including herself.
We need to rest. Feel bad.
Yeah.
The air tastes like fire.
The air is quite sulfurous. Yeah.
I vote we fuck off then.
The air is quite sulfurous, but Hello, you're beside that tunnel.
Mm-hmm.
I would like you to make a perception check with disadvantage.
Oh, fun. Oh, definitely not keeping that. That was a nat 20. Oh, second one wasn't that much worse. What'd you say? Perception?
Yeah.
Dirty 20. Funny how that works.
You hear... You're not sure what it is, but there's some echoed noises coming from the tunnel. They're quite distant. You barely made it out through people talking.
I'm gonna hush everyone and gesture at my ear and then gesture down the hole.
I don't like that.
Is it getting louder?
No.
Is it distinctive in any way?
Not from this distance. It's almost like hearing just it's like hearing vibrations from a distant sound. It's not applicable. It's not like wind. It's not like a heavy sound. It's just noises in various capacities coming from deeper within that tunnel, and you're not sure what that is. It doesn't, like I said, it doesn't sound like it's getting closer.
We should
All right.
leave.
I agree. Let's get the hell out of here.
Whatever's down there, we're clearly not prepared for it.
Oh, we'll have to come back. We still need to find the artifact stolen.
Okay. You guys start heading out? Roger. You guys begin heading out the way you came. You're met with no adversity. You make your way out of the tunnels and back out of the ruin. Your path not blocked. And you make it back to the top, and the cold sting of the air meets your face.
Do I take cold damage?
No.
No, it's just cold.
You take
outside.
8 cold damage and fall over.
Would we like
Shut
to
up.
You just die.
I'm
we
dead
like-
immediately.
Would we like to use my tent?
Well,
Is the
do we
good
want to
time?
go back or do we want to rest? Rest here or rest there?
It's about an hour away. If you guys went back.
I'd like to delve further. I just think we need to rest.
Well, we're gonna have to because we haven't recovered anything yet.
Oh wait, just to the DM.
Yeah.
Are we recovering things, or did they just send us to find?
You guys, you're helping them out. They said that their people were disappearing in this spot, and they think it might be like related to what's going on to you. So, like, you guys looking for stuff that's gone missing, they're looking for people that have gone missing.
So we're not specifically looking for stuff for them. I don't
For
think.
them, but for us.
Fair enough.
Yeah, he told you to figure out what's going on, and hopefully you'll be able to find a solution to what you're dealing with, but also to bring back anything you can. That is, his people's, pretty much.
And I will ask him of the amulet. Damn, that drink almost killed me.
Upon further inspection of the amulet, now that you're thinking about it, it resembles. It's like a holy trinket, It's an amulet, and I'd like you to make a religion check.
Okay. Something I'm good at. Does a 23 do me any good?
It does. Let me pull up the document,
Oh boy.
because this is some world lore stuff. I believe that is the wrong one. So,
Okay.
let me find this. I know I have a document that is for this specific thing.
Oh.
Ah, it was in this folder. Okay. So, you look at the pendant, right? And you're familiar with holy symbols. There are very many different ones. There are very many gods and goddesses in the pantheon. But this one, it is a skull that has a scythe shoved into it. Almost like the scythe is striking the skull as a symbol. And it is made of a deep black.
Something seems familiar here.
And with that roll, this is a holy symbol that is representative of Nerul, who is
Okay, not the one I was thinking
who
of.
is a god of rot, a god of death, a god of decay, a god of destruction, dismay, a god of oblivion. A complete antithesis to your teachings.
I see. And you just
Would you like me to spell that for you, by the way?
Nayrul.
Oh, it's Nerul.
An E.
It would be Nerul or Nerul.
R
Yeah, Nerull.
Rull. That was somewhat close.
But yeah. That's what the pendant is representative of.
And just puts it back in his pocket.
All right. What would you guys like to do? Are you camping? What you doing? What's the plan?
We should probably head back because I doubt their people got further than we did. And we haven't seen anything but this.
At the very least, we should go back to warn them, because if we go in again, we don't come out, they're still in the same predicament. We know what's in there.
We can also go back and get better gear.
You got something to say about how I'm dressed?
I'm now hella. I think it was for them.
I'm just poking fun at him.
No, that's okay. I think you're dressed like shit.
So am I. So I think the same thing, don't you worry.
Come on, off we go. What time of day is it right now? How long did that take us? That entire.
You guys
endeavor?
went.
probably in
It
there
was
for about
it
an
was night when you showed up. It was the sun had set. There was moonlight above, and currently the moon has changed position, but not much.
Yeah, it's been about an hour, I would say.
The moon is directly overhead.
Had to take a guess. Close to about midnight.
And just as a detail, the moon in this universe, it's not alien for the moon to change colors, but it is starting to lean toward this pale green color that is, it's abnormal, but it's not too different. You guys have seen some strange stuff happen with the moon through your lives, but it is currently very large in the sky, and it is starting to lean toward a green color.
Well, taking the time of day into account, Hella is going to suggest maybe camp out here. Find a secluded spot. Return to them in the morning.
If we do that, that'll waste time going back.
Yes, but we go back now, there's likely people asleep. And also the chance we get attacked on the road in our current state.
I agree with Hella.
Well, if we sleep here, I do not think we should go back tomorrow until we are done.
Done with what? Why don't we take our time? We can go back, tell them of what happened, and then we can still delve further.
I'm in agreement with both, but we should definitely return to them first, so they at least know what they're dealing with. It's like I said, we go back in there and we die, they're still left at square one.
And I don't feel like dying today.
It's already late.
I would wager we're still going back in there anyway, because I doubt that short fuck is going to be satisfied.
I'm going to begin setting camp up.
You got it. It takes you about 10 minutes. And eventually you have the tent set up. And as you get it done, on your command, it may turn invisible.
I'm going to have it turn visible after the other... Are the guards still with us, by the way?
They are not.
No, they stayed at the outpost.
Yeah, they, by words of Arnie, they stayed to assist with all the meetings going on there, just to, they're there for protection, but they're also there to be protected and help out,
Okay, well then I'm gonna wait until everyone's done outside until I turn the tent invisible.
Anyone else want to do anything?
No, I'm going in.
Nope, going in.
Nick, I would like to investigate to see if there's water nearby.
Make a nature check.
Sure.
Just grab some snow.
Oh yeah.
So then you got to boil it.
Not if it's top snow. Only if it's bottom snow.
Sorry, I'm waiting. Okay, nature. I rolled a 22.
With that roll, you know that the current biome you're in, it's a lot of like flat land at the moment. There are numerous mountains around you and surrounding Lotha, because Lotha is kind of in a ring of mountains, just in general. The capital being right at the center of it, but you guys haven't passed that ring of mountains, so they're always kind of in the background of the scenery. But the closest water sources that you remember and have seen were the swamplands. So you might be better off messing with snow at this point.
No, I'm just gonna go in to the tent and start running. There's a basically like a bath basin in there. You just see me like start putting water into it.
Yep. Without issue.
I say to the others, I've got to rest my muscles. We've been fighting a lot.
Ella's just picked a corner, removing her armor, tending herself and then her gear.
You got it.
Calmead's also picked a bed and just donating his armor off to take it off and polish it. Sharpen his weapon.
While everybody is resting and doing their nightly rituals, what's Name doing?
I fell asleep during the planning process on the floor.
He is passed out on the floor like a baby.
I also accidentally fall asleep in the tub.
Oh dear God.
Oh well.
You might regret that, but sure.
Toby's dead.
No, not like that.
No, I'm not talking about dying. I'm talking about you're gonna be so like wrinkly in the morning, bro.
You're gonna be a wrinkly demon.
If he's
I'm
even
not a
alive,
demon.
He's not a demon, but he will look like one after being that wrinkly.
Yeah, exactly.
He's gonna be the bath demon.
No,
Bath
I
demon.
just want you guys to imagine a giant man with his legs hanging out of a very
So you're
small
Geralt of
bath.
Rivia.
Literally,
Yeah.
it's that Geralt scene where it's literally that.
So it's literally the beginning of Witcher 3.
Yeah. It's
Basically
just a
what I
lot
was
less
hanging
sexy
out.
and more just fucking like he's just fucked up and he just fell asleep in there.
Or just hairy.
wake up being Chancellor Palpatine.
Yep.
I'm one of the California raisins now.
I'm immediately gonna wake up off the floor in the morning and just get scared into using unarmed strike.
No. But I mean, okay. Anyone else doing anything? Any nightly ritual stuff? Any role-playing moments? Otherwise, we will pass into the next day.
Nope. Please take me out of here.
I
Out of this day.
got you. And with that, everybody finds various means of sleep. Some less comfortable than others. Some more wrinkly than others. But sleep takes you all, and through the night, you guys rest. Even though there's a part of you that is worried about these things, there's a little bit of solace in knowing that you're getting a good rest after the beatdown that just happened. You all wake up at various points, sore, very sore, and you find the light. That is day. What would you guys like to do?
Roll over and groan about having a rock in my butt.
You sh-
While you're doing that, Hella's already up
It's-
checking her gear.
it's just pinched between your butt.
Exactly.
Stretches and starts to.
You see me wake up and all my feet are like achy because they've been on like the edges of that bath.
What were you saying, Calamite?
Calamite stretches and starts slowly putting his armor back on, gearing up for the day.
I'm just groaning as I roll out of that thing. Like my skin peels off the metal.
Like your whole body, that anything that was submerged, the water level of the tub visually decreased through the night. You've absorbed so much water with your body.
My God.
Does he get a
And
hydration
you
bonus?
feel hydration bonus. I love the way you think, Kenneth. But yeah, you visibly, fur matted, very wrinkly, but you feel good. Other than being very sore, you needed that.
Wait, whose fur is matted?
Mine.
It's just matted by water. That's all.
It's really hair, not fur.
Yeah.
I was
It
about
just-
to say, I thought I was the only one covered
thick.
with fur here.
Very
No, full burgers are just hairy.
Yep.
Might as well be fur.
What would you guys like to do?
I put my armor back on. I drink some tea, and then I'm like, guys, let's pack the tent up.
Hell is already munching on a ration while exiting the tent as you're saying that.
Yeah.
Good old Hella, always on top of things.
Well, that just seems to be her style.
I'm just standing up, grabbing one additional rock other than the one I just dislodged from my cheeks and putting it in my bag.
Calamite, it's a good way to be. Also, that's a bad get rocks stuck.
Hella,
It rocks.
what's your armor class?
Oh dear. 17, why?
You step out of the tent, and you look around for a little bit, because you guys stayed like not too far away from the ruin, didn't you?
Well, I said to find a secluded spot. Hidden.
Well, you guys are You guys are I would say you're probably within 10 minutes of the ruin, though, right?
Maybe a little bit closer than that. Why?
Your eyes meet the eyes of one of those spindly robot creatures,
Oh God.
and they immediately freak out and start throwing spears at you.
Can I pull Hella back into the?
That is a natural one. It
That
throws a
does not hit.
spear and it sticks into the tree next to you, just right in front of you, and you look at him.
I yeet my glaive.
You throw your glaive. Go ahead and roll an attack.
Oh God.
Does a 22 hit?
It definitely does. You can roll damage if you want.
Let's see.
Probably dead.
Yeah, it's dead. 5 on the dice.
And with that, you throw your glaive at this cubey-looking dude, spindly-looking cube man, and it slaps into his exterior, and he falls still onto the ground with a thud.
I recall my glaive. I'm over here looking like Kratos.
It's quiet.
Calamite yawns and he's like, oh god, already.
Yeah, you were the only one outside.
Wait, did you step outside?
No, not yet.
Okay, never
No,
mind.
you went out before all of us.
Yeah.
I'm
Hey,
just
Nick.
gonna just edge back inside.
Did we
My
hear
eyes
anything
peeled.
from outside, or? Is...
Oddly enough, you did not.
Do I see any others before I step back into the invisibility?
Make a perception check.
Ooh, 30-20.
Not a peep. Not a soul.
I'm gonna edge back inside.
You okay, Hella?
It was one of them patrolling outside, taken care of.
Ah, it's too early for this.
That
Okay.
could have been bad.
Doesn't
Glad
matter.
you.
We should probably be careful leaving the tent.
Yeah. Well, you know, if another one pops up, Name can hit it with that smelly rock.
The ash cheek rock.
The ass cheek rock, correct.
It's a surprise tool
He
that'll
just
help us
raises
later.
an eyebrow.
Surprise tool that'll help us out later.
It might do
All
some.
Hella does is raise an eyebrow.
Got some poison scuzz on it.
You guys know the way back, and with a little bit of a look, you do notice tracks going back in the direction of that place generally. So you get the sense they probably are patrolling a little bit,
Mm-hmm.
and I wonder why.
Just to be safe, as we're walking away, I'm going to be erasing our tracks behind us.
Sure.
Taking a tree branch, just sweeping the floor.
Yep.
And I'm assuming you guys are all making your way back over there.
Over where?
To the
The
Back to
outpost,
the
yeah.
little settlement.
Are you guys heading back to the settlement, or are you heading
Yeah,
to
the
the ruin?
First.
The settlement.
Got it. I would like you all to make a stealth check, please,
Yep.
as you're
Roll-
wading through roaming patrols as you get farther away from that.
Oh yeah, I rolled.
19.
I rolled a 3.
Was 18.
Do you guys think that's
16.
16. What? So you said 16, 18, and what was Hella?
19.
19 and a 3.
Do you think I should re-roll the 3?
I wouldn't. We got a full
So
pass.
yeah, group skill checks. I'm looking for a half success or more. The moment it teeters either way, it becomes a failure or a success. You know. So like if 3 of you would have failed, then it's a failed group stealth check.
Okay, but they saved it.
Yeah, and also a natural 1 is 2 failures, and a natural 20 is 2 successes.
Well, you know, I am a rather large man.
So yeah, you guys are fine. As a group, you manage to stealth. There are a few close calls where you see maybe like 7 or 8 of them patrolling, and you stick to the trees around them and maintain your shroud. As you get farther and closer to town, the numbers begin dwindling. and you see less of them. And about an hour later, you guys find the nearby town. And they are currently... nobody's there. And someone pops out of the snow in front of you. And you're met with a familiar face.
It's just us.
And she goes, "Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you.
Oh, no, you're good, you're good. I understand.
Come. We have much to talk about."
Oh, yes, we do.
You follow her. The town goes from still to bustling once more. And she brings you to her father. And you're inside of the warmly lit interior of the ruin they're currently residing in. And he turns to you and he goes, "So?"
In the area, we found weird little mechanical creatures. They seem to just disappear when we kill them, like dust. It is very strange. And we found what I think might be one of yours, I do not know. And he pulls out the amulet to show him. And
His gaze shoots to the amulet, and he reaches his hand out.
he hands it to him.
He takes it from you, and he kind of lets it dangle out of his hand, and he leans back.
Do you recognize it?
"I do."
There was not much in the area except for that. And the things we've been fighting.
He looks over to Calliope. She looks at him. And she's beginning to... Like, they lock eyes for a second. And is anyone proficient in insight?
Yes, actually, I am.
I have +3.
Are you proficient in it?
I don't think I am.
Calamite, with your passive insight, Calliope's starting to tear up a little bit. And she turns away.
20 for the insight.
She turns away. So no one can see her, but to anyone else it just seems like she's turned away.
Oh, we'll get to that. I am sorry for your loss.
And she doesn't say anything, but he's just kind of looking at it and he goes, "They were an odd one." And he pockets it.
The only other thing of note that we have was after killing 3 bigger ones that look like they commanded the other ones. They have these weird blue spear-like things that controlled some blue gates that turned off. After we picked them up and poked at it.
One of which was spitting fire.
Which is turned off now.
He stands up and he as short as he is, even him standing up has some weight to it. You can feel it. And he kind of goes, "Did you finish the job?"
For the most part, we think we have. There was a bigger tunnel down the way after the bigger blue portal, and we were going to check that out today.
He kind of looks over at Calliope, who is now front facing again, bags under her eyes. And he says, "Let us know when you are done."
Before we leave, probably be aware they've got a lot of patrols roaming the woods.
How many?
Many.
We were trying to avoid them, so we didn't really keep count.
He waves to Calliope, and she runs out of the room.
But they're not impossible to miss.
The small ones aren't particularly dangerous if they don't swarm you.
They will be taken
Which you
care
keep
of.
an eye on.
Yeah, they're very, very easy. It's just numbers can change a thing. So we wish you safe travel, or safety, while you wait for us to come back.
If you find any more, bring it back.
I will.
He kind of gestures for you to leave.
Okay. Calamite goes to walk out. Going to assume the others follow.
Mm-hmm.
You guys are met with the bite of the cold air again, and you notice Calliope speaking to a few people that have hopped down from the walls, and they then run away from Calliope and gather more people, and they disappear into the woods. And she turns to look at you all, and she says,
She says,
I'm thinking about her mood at the moment.
"Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if it was cutting out."
She kind of looks up at you all, and then turns and walks away. And she seems to be going about her business at the moment.
I'm going to be going to the edge of town.
I'll be making my way back to the ruins.
That's why I was going to the edge.
Yep, you guys make your way over there. You find the edge of the town, and it is beginning to get more quiet. All the work that was being done was immediately snuffed, and everyone is being forced into hiding at the moment.
And like I did before, as we leave, I'm going to cover our tracks.
You got it. Anyone that is not long rested, make sure you go ahead and long rest because you guys have had an opportunity to do so.
I abso-fucking-lutely did already. I was waiting for that shit.
I did it too.
I was waiting.
It was mainly
so
for
long.
Kenneth because I don't know if Kenneth actually did.
I did that time.
Awesome. But yeah, you guys make your way through the woods again. It is currently like in the morning. It's still pretty early. You guys woke up at dawn. So you guys make your way the hour trek. It turns into a much slower one as you guys are very cautiously making your way toward the fort. I'd like you guys to make another stealth check as a team.
Fuck yeah.
18.
Oh fuck yeah. I thought it was gonna be oh fuck no.
That's a 3.
That is
Again.
a natural 20.
Okay, 2 successes, 1 fail.
3 successes, technically.
What'd you roll, nat 20?
You got a nat 20, didn't you?
No.
I didn't hear what Hella rolled.
18.
Okay, so 3. What did Name roll? I don't think you can't fail even if you rolled a 1, but
14.
okay. So yeah, we had 4 successes, 1 failure. Without issue, you guys work your way through the crowds. There are a few moments where you have to take a few down, but the numbers grow more massive as you get closer to it, and eventually you're in the front, close to the area where the entrance is. There is very many of them stationed outside. If you had to get a head count, there's probably about 20 out here, and a few of them standing on the ruins and in front of it. They're not, getting any stuff transported in and out, but there are very many of them out there at the moment. And a little bit of time goes by, and some of them march off into the woods. Numbers dwindle a little bit, down to about a dozen. And then a few more leave. Now there's about 6. About 30 minutes have passed.
Is it still just the 6?
At the moment. There are 2 in front of the stairwell, and there are 4 along the walls on top, posing as statues on top.
Hit him with a moonbeam.
How far away are they?
Annihilate.
It depends on how close you want to get.
I mean, how far are we?
That's a good question. How close did you want to get?
Where are we looking from?
You guys are currently in the trees looking from the front, like toward the stairs and the ruin, but I don't know how close you got.
I mean, close enough that we can see them, but far enough that they can't see us in the trees.
We'll give it about 60 feet that you guys are standing.
You said 4 of them are along the walls?
Currently. And they seem to be the flying types, as it were.
Wonderful.
Oh.
And the 2 in front of it, they look different. You're not sure what they are.
How closely bunched up are the flying ones?
They're all about 15 feet apart from each other.
How close are they to the entrance?
The entrance is like, so the 2 that are down there that look a little different that you haven't seen before, those are standing right beside the entrance. And the 4 up top, they're like a good 10 feet in the air, 15 feet in the air on top of broken walls and rubble, and they're lining the almost like horseshoe shape of the broken ruin, about 15 feet away from each other, just lining the walls. So 2 of them are on the left and right up there, and 2 in the middle sharing that space. But yeah, they're up there currently, just patrolling, looking around. Seems like they don't want whoever came in there to come back in.
Well.
We either make a show of it
They're not
or we
too
try
happy
to
with
sneak
us.
in.
I don't think we're sneaking in. You're the only one that turns invisible.
And I don't even turn invisible for that long.
You could try and turn invisible and sneak past them and see what's going on in there.
That's only 6 seconds, my dude.
6 seconds can get you in there, but I don't know about the rest of it.
Oh, well, that's right.
Does
I
by
could-
the way,
I could turn into a mouse.
the ones that you guys see that are standing in the front,
I figured.
they are 2. They almost look like flowers with 5 petals. And they're currently there are 2 of them. They are large creatures, and they're standing side by side in front of the steps. Each one of the leaves on their flower that I'm talking about, they have 4 spindly legs that touch the ground. But the each one of the petals has an eye on it, and they're currently looking around.
Oh, that looks a little,
I'm going to take one of the rocks out of my pack and absolutely launch it over to the right to make some noise.
Hold. Before you do that, can Callie make a rough drawing of these things?
You can. As you start, a stone goes flying. The stone flies. You just throw it with your arm, right?
Yes.
You throw it off and to the right, and you notice both of the things guarding look over there.
Is it the smelly rock?
It's the ass
Yes.
rock, isn't it?
It is.
So you chuck the ass rock. It flies down to the right side, and both of the guarding flower-looking ones look left over to it, and one of them starts walking over to it. The one on the right begins walking over to check it out, and the two of the guards on top are aiming bows in that direction.
Possible we could skirt to the left and ambush the other one.
There is currently
But my brain does not work right now.
three of the bow guys up top that can fly. They're looking in that direction at the moment, and one of the flower guys are walking over there. So at the moment, the only ones blocking you from the entrance are the other flower guy in front of it and the bow guy up top that is still looking to the right to make sure no one, or looking to the left to make sure no one comes from that side.
I can't think very much right now. My brain is shot. This headache won't go away.
What are you guys doing? They're currently the flower thing is right at that spot and is investigating in the snow. Its flower petals are ripping through the snow, sliding snow back and forth, and its feet are like scooting snow away, looking at wherever that was. The one of the flower thing turns, looks up at one of the guards up top, and says something in a language you don't know. And one of the ones up top with the bow flies down or begins flying down toward the tunnel.
Oh, actually, I know where it's right. I'm just kidding. Oh.
Hey, I'm gonna cast a spell.
Okay.
You guys remember that time I used plant growth to do that thing?
The what?
Remember how I used plant growth to do that thing that one time?
Are you about to plant growth them?
It might be time to plant growth them.
One of them is making their way into the tunnel, flying at a fly speed of 60 feet. So they're currently trying to make their way into the tunnel, perhaps to tell somebody, because there was a noise.
Well, that's not good. We should probably stop that one first.
Hella, you wanna launch your glaive at that one?
Yeah, can you kill that one, Hella?
It depends on how far away it is.
It's about 60 feet.
I guess I'll throw my glaive at it.
All right. What's isn't it 30 and then 60 disadvantage?
It doesn't have one. We were homebrewing it.
So I'm pretty sure it was 30-60. Because javelins are usually 30-60 as well, if I remember correctly. So
19 to hit.
Javelin is 30-120.
yeah, but this is a glaive, so we're gonna give it. Since it's 60 feet away, I'm gonna need a disadvantage roll.
19 to hit.
Okay. You throw it in the air. It strikes true, and it hits it, swatting it out of the air. If you'd like to roll damage for me.
This should be pretty
13
stealthy, right?
13 points of slashing damage.
This is also a sneak attack. You're currently stealthed.
Oh yeah, you're not wrong.
Ooh, more damage.
It's gonna be 10 points of additional slashing damage.
So how much total?
23.
Okay. You throw the glaive. It hits it, swats it out of the air, and it falls down into the ruin space. Two of the ones up top, that they both look in your direction, and the third one looks over that way too. And both of the petal things look over toward you as well. after hearing that noise and seeing one of their own struck down. If anyone wants to cast any spells for the surprise round before anything happens.
I will guiding bolt one of the flower
I-
bastards.
I would like to cast my 3rd level plant growth
Okay.
and try
That is
to
a nat 20. Oh my god.
hit all of the creatures in the area with plant growth.
Yeah, that hits, Joey. Which one are you hitting, the left or right?
I guess the left
The one that's still guarding? Okay.
or the one that's coming out.
You cast plant growth, and you manage to entangle the area around the other 4. 2 of them haven't lifted off and just started flying yet up top, or 3 of them haven't, and the 2 flowers, you catch them as well. And they're currently like being caught by roots and flowers and bribes, or and they're just or barbs, I meant to say, and they're all being slowed down at the moment. They're not sure what's going on, so like I said, anything else that wants to be thrown out before initiative. Name can do something, and Calamete's already doing his thing.
I'm kind of thinking.
Max, oh my god.
How much damage, Joey? How much radiant damage did you do?
6, 12, 18, 23, 46. Is
Yeah,
it dead?
and with that, you burn a hole into the flower when you shoot. It strikes true, and the radiant fire digs a hole straight through it like a fucking laser.
Why?
And it falls over limp after glowing for a second, and then it falls limp in the snow and disapparates. That's 2 out of 5 down. There's still 3 flying dudes and 1 flower dude.
Why do I get my crits at like the
I mean, 2
stupidest
flying
times?
dudes and 1 flower dude?
Yeah.
You said 2 out of 5.
Sorry, there were 4. There's 4 flying dudes
I was about to
guarding
say,
up top. Yeah, I just misspoke. There's still 3 flying dudes.
Hey,
Yep.
over the other, plant growth isn't concentration, right? It's just constant. It's instantaneous. Yeah.
Well, it would say concentration up to whatever for the duration.
No, it doesn't.
What's the duration say?
There's no concentration.
Yeah, but what's the duration say?
There's no. What do you mean? There's no duration.
It should have a duration. That's the thing.
The spell
I think the
challenge
spell effect is permanent.
granting either immediate or long-term benefits. If you cast the spell using one action, choose a point within range. All normal plants in a 100-foot radius centered on that point become thick and overgrown. That's it. It doesn't wear off, Nick.
I got it. So yeah, that happens. It's like I said, they're currently caught up in it. It went up the ruin, the sides of the ruins as well.
I obviously left space for us to move.
Oh wow, I actually did.
So, according to this, I have a sling, and since I have 3 more rocks, I'm going to use that on one of the people with bows and arrows, if possible.
So you're gonna slingshot one of them? Okay, go ahead and roll an attack. What's the range on the slingshot? I believe it should say.
30 to 120 feet.
So it'll be a disadvantage. So you're gonna roll twice and take the lower.
Hey, at least it's a D4.
And after that, we're gonna roll initiative. We're not gonna pull out a combat map. We're just gonna see what happens here. But for the sake of brevity, after depending on like what happens here with the slingshot, we're just gonna skip ahead.
I got 2 8s.
2 8s.
God damn.
Okay. The slingshot shoots it dinks off it, but not enough to do damage. And you definitely have the attention. And I'm going to ask for an initiative roll from everybody, and then things will happen based on where initiative is. I'm seeing if any of them are going before you, pretty much.
I got an initiative of
Now, then later. Anybody want to guess my initiative roll?
That
20.
one.
Nice.
Dead ass serious in that
What
one.
what did Hella roll?
19.
19? Got it.
So I got a 16. Joey got a 1. Hella got.
Okay, so
What did name get?
so I'm gonna roll some attacks as some spears end up coming at you guys. Yeah, what did name get?
According to this, a 23.
Gotcha.
Okay, I see how it is. You get 23 on initiative roll, but you can't get anything for a goddamn attack.
So I rolled a d20 to see where spears were going at and stuff. The attacks go toward. Some of the bow shots go toward Hella, but they don't hit. And the flower starts running toward you guys, but gets slew through battle. I'm not gonna make anybody roll anything. I'm trying to get you guys back in there. So you guys end up battling through this, and because of how initiative rolled, you guys end up killing all the things that were patrolling outside and guarding the place. With a few seconds of combat, you have quelled the outer threat.
Doomslayer music stops.
Indeed. And you guys are left to your own devices. And it seems that the imminent threat is no longer at the moment.
Gotta love plant growth.
Yeah, that really sealed the deal. I was like, I don't want to have to pull out a map for this. You guys like without issue would have taken care of that.
They're just like, I don't want these things alerting shit.
The only one that gave you a little bit of trouble was the remaining plant one. But with a little bit of combat, you got it. Those are probably the toughest ones you've fought so far.
Did they hit anybody? Did they hurt
No,
anybody?
no, not because of the initiative. No. There was some attacks toward Hella, but they did not happen.
Even
Also,
my
if anyone
initiative
ever
didn't
needs to
happen?
be healed, I have Cure Wounds
Okay.
and Healing Word.
I also have lay on hands.
So,
Nice.
you guys make your way back in there, I assume. There's not a lot stopping you, other than the odd group of them here and there. But you guys make your way through the spots that you did before, and into the room you were previously, killing about 24 of these on your way. And you guys are met with the same tunnel. No defenses covering it. Utter silence. Because all of the things you had faced before have been quelled. So whatever is here is down in there if there is anything.
I enter the dungeon.
Okay.
Well, shall we head straight to the back room?
So let me go ahead and get all of the stuff for the map pulled on. I would like you guys to roll stealth checks as you walk into this new space, into the tunnel.
Those can go down there.
15.
Nice.
I got an 8.
I got an 11.
Nice.
That was a. Is it stealth roll?
Yep.
21.
Okay. Not too bad. Name, did you say what you got?
An 8.
Okay, that's still fine. You guys have enough successes among us.
Can't believe I'm actually what tilted that.
So, you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and pull up the combat map again. You guys make your way into this tunnel, stealthily. No light source, I imagine. And the tunnel goes down for a little bit and eventually opens up into a wider, fire-lit cavern. There are numerous pillars, stonework that is currently being placed on the floor, leading up to a part in the back that is surrounded with pillars, similar to the room you were in previously, in this like crescent going toward the back. And there are numerous pillars among stonework that is haphazardly placed around the chamber. The rest of the chamber is dirt, grass, and earth. Almost as if this is being turned into a makeshift throne of some sort, maybe. Toward the back, there is a large horde of stolen things. As the first thing you notice. A lot of it glinting in the light. The second thing you notice is there is about a dozen of the smaller creatures running around in this room, and 2 more of those flower-looking things that are large. And they're currently on either side, roaming around about the room, and you see one silhouetted figure in the back. You guys are currently hidden in the shade of the cavern that you're looking into this room in. And the being that you see is levitating off of the ground. Not humanoid. Bulbous in shape. Almost like one head. And then that head, multiple tentacles shoot out from around the head, like stalks from all sides around it. And you see it look from one of these things to the other, and they shudder in fear. And it is currently screaming in a language that you can't understand toward them, and they're shuddering in fear. And after a while, it begins speaking. Does anyone know Abyssal?
Nope. I know Common, Draconic, Elvish, and Dwarvish.
Or sorry, wait. Not Abyssal, Deep Speech.
Deep speech?
Yeah.
I don't think so. Common, Infernal, and Primordial.
Any Deep Speechers in chat?
That is Abyssal. I mean, that's a form of Primordial. But, no, it's Deep Speech. Hello?
I don't got it.
Alex, you good?
He can't really hear anything past his headache.
I mean, if we need to stop, we can.
That
Might be a good stopping point.
Does anyone know Abyssal? Or not Abyssal, Deep Speech? If no one knows Deep Speech, I can wrap it up right here, and we can come back to this next time.
I don't think anybody does. That's a really niche thing.
So,
Yeah.
to wrap it up, because we're pretty close to where I wanted to stop anyway, just so Alex can rest, and we've already been playing for a while.
Yeah.
He begins screaming in this like guttural language that no one has heard. What edition is this? This is 5th edition. That none of you understand. And you hear this, and he, like, with a growl, turns to the left, his big bulbous eye looking from left to right at them. Once again, everything in here shuddering at his gaze. And he turns back to his horde behind him. And you notice one thing in the back as he begins floating with his multiple tentacles behind him. He begins floating toward the horde. And you see a giant mirror that is made of black. And he begins moving toward that mirror, and no reflection as he gets up to it. And his stalks begin going toward it, and you see a few beams from the stalks zapping the mirror, and then he, with a flash of blue in the room from the mirror, it lights up for a second, and he floats through it.
Oh.
And with that, we're going to end tonight's session, as you guys are left in this room that he has abandoned for the moment.
That's a yikes. We need to break that mirror.
Yeah. Thank you guys for watching. We're going to be streaming again in 2 weeks' time. It'll be on that Sunday, a little bit more into December. We're going to pick up right here. And they're going to see what's going on with this stock beholder-looking thing. All these creatures and what the true plot underneath this ruin is. But yeah, until then, much love.
Also-
Take care. And
Hopefully I'll have the icons done by then.
yeah, maybe. Yeah. It'll be okay. But yeah, we'll see you guys next time. I hope you have a great night. Thank you for watching as always, and we'll see you 2 Sundays from now. Bye, guys.
Have a good one.
Good one.